Building still here in America. All right, Matt Bodner, thank you so much. Let's bring in Paul Britton, Managing Director of Britton & Time. That's a British legal firm, to get us some legal analysis. Thank you for joining us. You can help us understand some of the differences between the UK and US when it comes to the law, starting with the fact that, Andrew, he was questioned by police yesterday after being what they called released under investigation. Help us understand what that means and what it tells us about where things stand right now.
So, if we go one step before all of that, what normally happens with clients, criminal defence clients in the UK, is that the police invite them to come in on a voluntary basis. The police here have skipped that stage and they've gone straight to an arrest at 8 o'clock in the morning and held him for 11 hours. I have to say 11 hours is a relatively short time for these sort of cases. I suspect that he has given a no comment interview and not really been too cooperative with the police in their investigations or what's been put to them. He then has been released under investigation. What that means is there's likely to be no bail conditions. It indicates that the case isn't over, they're still investigating. In the UK, much like in the States, we look at, or the police look for evidence, they go to the premises, they will be seizing things like laptops, mobile telephones, they'll be going down those devices and looking for more evidence to say that Andrew may have sent information to third parties that he ought not to have during his time in public office.
How serious is this allegation, misconduct in public office, especially in relation to the allegation he appeared to send these government documents to Epstein? Tell us more. How you prove that? What could the punishment be if convicted?
Well, that one to start with, the punishment could be life imprisonment. Over the last couple of decades, we've seen MPs get anything from 3 years to 10 years in prison. So the severity is quite high. The legal test, much like the States, we have a common law system as well as statutes that are passed through Parliament. This is a common law offence that has evolved over the centuries and more recently in the last 20 years, really. It's fourfold. Whether or not he was in public office, I think that's an easy test to satisfy. The second one was the misdemeanor very closely connected to that role in public office? In this case, it's documents that ordinarily wouldn't have come into Andrew's possession without being in office, and he has sent those to third parties. The third thing is that has to have been done willfully or negligently. So he has done it knowing what he's doing, or he might say that he didn't know that it was the wrong thing to do. And the third thing is whether or not it's serious. If these documents contain things like national secrets or security or even the strategy of what England's doing in the world, then the seriousness test could also be satisfied.
From a legal standpoint, being a member of the royal family, does that afford Andrew any kind of different treatment or privilege?
Well, this was very topical yesterday, and actually what we've been talking about in the run-up to this is Andrew above the law? Is there a two-tier system? I think the arrest, and as I said earlier about skipping the voluntary basis to come in under caution, kind of indicates that the police will make arrests to anybody, doesn't matter who you are in public life. And also a clear message to the public that he's not above the law. The only things that I found a bit odd about it is they came at 8 in the morning. They normally come much earlier than that. And he's been released after just 11 hours. Normally it's 24 hours. And the police in this country can hold you up to 4 days if they wanted to.
Paul Britton, very helpful analysis. Thank you for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. In Arizona, it is now day